Hey folks, welcome back. Now, you may be asking, Katie, why do you look so fancy today? Well, this, my friends, is the mock-up for today's project. You guys voted, and today we are going to be working on the Maisel dress, which is a free pattern from Mood Fabrics. What's extra cool about this, and I didn't know it when I posted the poll, was that season 5 of The Marvelous Miss Maisel actually comes out on April 14th. So I'm going to be binge watching the entire series today while I work on this, and now I'll have something really cool to wear when it's time for Maisel. So you guys have some pretty great timing. I don't know how you knew, but thank you. If you haven't watched the making of this mock-up yet, you can view that here. And in that video, I talk myself through the entire process, more because I don't really know what I'm doing, and it was me trying to figure it out. And if you don't know what you're doing, maybe you'll at least learn what not to do. So before I get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I do want to take a quick moment to thank Rob Strick for a special donation that they made on my last dress video. That donation and your continued support of me and this channel really does mean so much to me. And fun fact, that donation paid for the fabric that we're going to be using today. Hopefully I can continue to put out content that you find engaging and fun and entertaining, and maybe educational. That's low on the priorities though. When I did the mock-up of this, I went through how to make corrections to the pattern, and I have already reflected those changes on my final pattern pieces. So rather than the multiple piece of paper puzzle that you usually get when you download patterns, I made corrections to that and I transferred it over to contractor paper. So I have my pattern all cut out. We have our fabric for the day. This is a Pillow Fort sheet set. I think it's in a full size. It looked smaller than a queen, but I don't think it was a twin. And it came with one pillowcase. So I have the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, and one pillowcase. And what I'm hoping is that I can get everything cut out just using the flat sheet and the pillowcase. But the skirt pattern on this fairly large, and it requires I think like 6 panels or 8 panels, so we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. One thing I did learn while putting together the mock-up for this is that the bodice especially really should be lined. I did not line this one, but I probably will eventually. So rather than doing the lining from the sheet set, I'm gonna use just this plain white cotton. This is just scraps of it, but I have yards and yards and yards of this just hanging around my house. So I'm gonna use this to line the bodice. I haven't decided if I want to line the skirt yet, mainly because I may wear like petticoats under this to kind of foof it out a little bit, but I'm really just gonna focus on lining the bodice this time. Let's cut out the pattern pieces for the bodice, get those sewn together. We'll do a try on of it and go from there. Oh, also I need a zipper, but I think Michael's is closed. We'll figure that out. Let's cut some stuff out. Whoop. Oh my goodness. It's like the world is ending. Grace. So I have the bodice all put together. Hopefully it doesn't need any adjustments because this is finished. It has got top stitches. It really just needs to be attached to the skirt. Let's try this guy on and see where we're at. Probably close that first because nobody needs to see me changing up in here. Okay, 1, 2. Of course it doesn't have a zipper, but I don't know, that's pretty cute. Definitely lining it, I think, helps it fall a little better. We'll see what it looks like when the skirt is attached and that weight kind of sits on it a little bit more, but I'm not mad. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. Clearly I don't have a zipper in it yet, but that's okay. The pattern is a little cutesier than I normally wear, and I think just this top kind of looks juvenile, I guess. But I think as a whole dress, especially with maybe a belt in the center, I think is going to really look good. So I'm going to get the skirt panels cut out, sew those together, and then attach the skirt to the bodice, and then try it on again. And we'll see how that looks. I'm actually kind of excited. Also, this pattern really isn't that tough. I am glad I did a mock-up, but overall, it's pretty easy. We'll do a final wrap-up of that after the reveal, but let's get the skirt. So I have the bodice attached to the skirt. I went ahead and I sewed down the lining and just flipped it upside down and hand stitched it down. So all my raw edges are now neatly enclosed, and now I need to do a zipper. So Michael's is closed today and I want to get this done today. So I have this monstrosity. It is like a duffel bag zipper. I mean, it is hefty. I don't know, given the busyness of the pattern, maybe it won't look too bad. I don't know, we'll give it a try. So we will get this zipper installed, do a waist belt, and hem up the bottom, and I think we'll be done. So let's finish this guy up, and I think I'll see you guys in the reveal, because no need to bore you with all that detail-y stuff. See you soon! Haha! I love this dress. I love this dress. This is perhaps one of the best things that I have ever made. I know I say this with a lot of things, but I may have to make this in a bunch of different styles. Styles? Fabrics. And I actually wonder if I could do some alterations or modifications and even add like a small sleeve to it. I don't know, but I love it. I absolutely love this dress. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be too cutesy with the pattern, but overall, as a big picture dress thing, I think it looks so good. And it's so springy, it's Eastery, it's great. And it's comfortable. If I had to critique parts of it, which I think that's what this part is for, I'm still going to work on the neckline. A couple of you gave me some really good pieces of advice to look at from the mock-up video. Maybe next time I make this, I'll go through your advice and try some of those strategies that you talked about, just to make this part a little bit more fitted, and then just to get the darts at the bottom a little more fitted. I actually wouldn't mind if overall the bodice was just a little bit more fitted under the bust. But that's a pretty small thing to worry about, and that's also a pretty advanced skill to attempt. And I was not in a place to do advanced skills this time. I wanted to just do the basics right. Part of why I think this turned out so well is because I really took my time to do the steps correctly. I ironed every single seam, and you guys know how much I love ironing. I don't. Ironing is the worst. I made a mock-up in advance, and you guys know that I don't really make mock-ups. Ooh. Hold on. I have had 2 of these curtain panels forever, probably 2 years now. And I have been looking for the perfect dress to make with this. This might be it. Could you imagine this pattern as the bodice, and then maybe even do like, I don't know, a little scoop neck? Maybe a little bit of buttons or something. I don't know, but I might have found the right pattern for this. This has been one of those projects that I am walking away from very satisfied with the end product. I still need to fix the hem, flat fell all of the inside seams so they don't fray when I wash it. And please don't get mad at me, but I didn't put pockets in it when I was making it. So I want to put pockets in it. I know, I should have done it when I was making it, but I didn't, and I will pay for that later. I know. Anyway, thank you all for coming along on this little Maisel journey of mine. Now that I'm rewatching the whole series, I want to make every single dress that she wears. They are just beautiful. But maybe the more casual version of the dresses that she's wearing. So who knows? Maybe that's the direction I'll go. And you're gonna have to stay tuned to find out. So if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video and leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye!